Hey everyone, welcome to this week's recap of Celebrity Apprentice.
Everything is awesome.
Well, at least Ian thinks so now that
Ian is loving his team without Kenya.
Kenya's not on his team anymore.
Well, Geraldo's got his own problems. He's in a diva sandwich right now.
He's got Vivica on one side and Kenya on the other, and they're just like, rare.
I can't say he's not loving it.
It seems like he kind of is in a weird way. So, for this week's task, they meet up at the International Center of Photography.
And the brand is King's Hawaiian.
All right,
Who doesn't love those Hawaiian rolls?
Give me those sweet
They're
rolls.
so good.
Okay, so this week's task.
It's a photobomb campaign, of course.
Yeah.
Hashtags and all, y'all.
So they have to present 3 photos
Correct.
that implement the brand
Right. And you have to also come up with 3 hashtags.
to go along with the photos.
Right, because it's all about the social media, social media, social media.
Right. So the project managers for this task for Team Vortex, we have.
Kenya.
All right.
And
Team
for
Infinity,
Johnny. Johnny. Well,
I know it seems like Ian is taking over every task, but no,
yeah,
it was Johnny.
He thinks he's Geraldo now. He's like the new Geraldo.
He is.
He's coming up with these horrible slogans. They're horrible.
Yeah.
He came up with like this poem as a
Something
slogan.
like lava.
I lava you.
Slice or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Everyone's just like, ugh. But I have to say, Geraldo has become so much more likable.
yes.
And Ian is like, "Grr."
I never liked Ian. I always thought he was very abrasive and self-centered and horrific.
Well, Brandy pulls a nice little slogan out of her hat.
Yeah, I see what you did there. We rise to the occasion.
All right.
But Ian, why can't he just be Ian?
Because he's not.
Well, he pulls a helicopter out of his ass.
Yeah, they're deciding that they want to show like New York City landmarks.
Yeah.
And Lisa's like, yeah, we can take the pictures from the top of our hotel. And then he's
Guess
like,
who's got a DSLR?
what?
Ian.
I was gonna say, guess who's got a hookup with a helicopter?
That too. That's nothing. Come on. You know he's got a chopper.
I think they gave him a camera to use.
Oh, okay. I'm sure he's got several.
So Ian sets up the helicopter ride, magic carpet ride, and he takes Johnny along with him, and they shoot some photos of the skyline.
It was a nice bro date. Yeah, the pictures came out great.
Yeah.
He must have had it on the auto setting. The hashtags, however, were a little bit ridiculous. And Lisa's like, now guys, I'm going to warn you. Branding, you're not really...
You need to incorporate the brand.
And they didn't. They totally ignored her.
This could be any bread.
Yeah, they totally ignored her. And
I thought they did implement it.
not in the hashtags.
Okay.
All right, well...
Let's talk about Team Vortex.
Yes, we shall. Kenya apologizes to Vivica right off the bat.
Well, of course. Kenya's the project manager.
Yeah, she wants to have a good working relationship.
She doesn't want Vivica to sabotage this week.
So Kenya comes up with, I like big buns, and I cannot lie. No, I had the other part, but she came up with, I like big buns.
And Geraldo's like, yeah, that's provocative. You got a perfect butt. You're going to be the star of this campaign.
And then, furthermore, she adds to it, baby wants buns. Baby wants buns.
That's weird.
You know, like when a baby's reaching out for its mama's buns.
Yeah, exactly, because that happens all the time. So they were doing this other photo, and they have these girls walking down the street, butts facing the camera, of course. And
Vivica wanted to be in it.
She's like, okay, I can get in this picture. And Kenya's like, no, you're too big for this photo. I want like thin girls only.
Oh.
Whoa.
And then after they take the pictures, she really was, she had buns on the brain, but actually she had buns on the girls' buns. She wanted to put pictures of bread on the girls' butt cheeks. Really?
I mean, it's like an interesting, like it makes sense in your head.
But it looks so stupid.
But then it looks really blah when you actually go through with it.
They didn't go through with it.
No.
But at the end of the session, Vivica's phone was missing, aka stolen.
You know what it's like when you can't find your phone and you're just like...
You're lost. You're absolutely lost. So, Team Infinity, They had their skyline shots. They put the bread on like a construction, site.
Yeah, it seems like King's Hawaiian is really digging this presentation.
Yeah, they are, because
They're all smiles.
It's all about New York. And Team Vortex, the babies love buns thing.
I saw...
Yeah, and I saw Eric like...
Yeah. But seriously, babies love buns? Hashtag ill!
Yeah.
Alright, so let's talk about the boardroom.
Johnny says Lisa was the star.
She's really stepping up.
She's really good.
She's kind of like the backbone of that team.
She's smart. She's got the experience. She's not looking to make a name for herself like these other people.
Mm-hmm. Well, Kenya says on Team Vortex, Geraldo was the strongest. And Vivica sucked. She didn't actually say that.
No, but that was some in substance. Kenya was just like, Vivica, no. So Team Infinity, the execs loved the photos, but you know what?
Those hashtags were weak.
They were. And Team Vortex, babies love asses? What?
It bordered on
Disgusting.
offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just wasn't working.
It wasn't even close. Infinity wins. That means Vortex is going to the boardroom.
Johnny Damon got $20,000 for
Nice.
his foundation.
Vivica is all like, Kenya, you sucked as project manager. You had a stupid slogan. You made me feel like a big fat pig. You wouldn't let me be in the shoot.
Yeah, so clearly it's Vivica versus Kenya.
And they're going at each other. And usually Trump really likes this, but I think this time he thought it was pretty annoying.
Well, I was really surprised that Geraldo was kind of like throwing Vivica under the bus.
I know. He said that Vivica didn't do much except hold Kenya's coat.
Yeah.
Really? Geraldo, come on, snap
I
out
thought
of it.
he would be a little more loyal to her, but oh well.
Well, Kenya pulls out of her hat that Vivica didn't do so good because she's going through menopause.
What?
And when Trumpy heard that, he was just like, how dare you?
Oh man,
And then
things got nasty at this point.
Kenya's like, I didn't say that. I saw she tweeted it the other day. And
What?
Vivica's like, no, I didn't.
Vivica's like, I don't even go on Twitter that much, so I don't think so.
I tweet like every few days, and I don't do that. So,
Yeah. So Trump is like, all right, Kenya, do you want to risk your spot in this game? Are you sticking by that if we check Vivica's Twitter right now? And she's like, yeah. So
Don Jr. pulls it up.
Dad, I got it. I got it, Dad.
And sure enough, he's like, yep, you're in trouble. Because it's right here. You want me to read it to you?
He pulled up the tweet.
Basically, the last line was, 50 just isn't sexy. Why would somebody tweet about themselves in that way?
She also said that she's acting a damn fool.
Yeah.
I don't think Vivica A. Fox would tweet that about herself.
So it's pretty obvious that Kenya took the phone and made the fatal tweet. Donald didn't have a choice here. I mean, it was so blatantly obvious.
Well, he was like, Kenya, did you do it? Did you do it? And she's
was
like, Mr. Trump, no.
No, and I love your family, and I love your son.
She was
your
like,
daughter.
deny, all
Well,
the way.
It didn't matter anyway because her idea sucked, and now she's fired.
Oh.
So then Vivica went all crazy. She's like, she effing stole it, man. And the best part of the episode was the very end. When Trump is like, was this unbelievable?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, wow. You gotta love that last scene of every episode where Trump, he needs
episode.
the validation from the two,
Chumps?
what do you want to call it? I guess. It's usually his children,
Yes, men? Yeah.
but
But
advisors, I don't know.
it's always great. It's like, yep, good job, Dad. You didn't
made
have
the
a
right
choice.
choice.
It was a tough one. Tough one.
Good
You
job.
did it. Yep. All right. Let us know what you thought. Who would you have fired? Who
Do
would
you
you
think the
have
right
picked?
team won?
I think
Let
so.
us know.
I think so. All right. And until next update.
Much love.
Edit.